Welcome. To Arcade Audio.
Hello, ladies and germs, and welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny, and I'm alone. This week, we've got a special treat, or trick, depending on how you feel about it. But this week, we are going to present to you episode 2 of our Patreon-only series, Dilettante Ball Z, where Spencer and I watch Dragon Ball Z Kai and then talk about it. And it's truly a curse. We've also got a couple other episodes coming up to the Patreon this week, and I will link episode 1 of Dilettante Ball Z in the description of this episode. I think that's it, so sit tight because the theme song to this show fucks.
Don't stop, we're in luck now. Don't stop, there's so much to be found. We can't find paradise. All we have to do is go, free your soul. Mysteries.
Hello, Bulmos and Krillins. Welcome to Dilettante Ball Z. I'm Spencer.
I'm Johnny.
Here on Dilettante Ball Z, we go on the couch
We watch Dragon Ball Z Kai.
and we talk about it.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Johnny, let's just jump right into the title of this.
Oh, you mean the enemy is Goku's brother? Question mark, exclamation mark. The secret of the mighty Saiyan warriors? Exclamation mark.
They really want to make sure that you know what's going on in this episode up front.
I mean, honestly,
Basically, they may as well have said, hey, just keep the next 20 minutes for yourself. Here's what's going to happen. We'll see you next week. The enemy is Goku's brother? Oh my god.
but when the dude read it, he didn't even read it as a question or an exclamation.
It was a statement of fact. What'd you think about this little episode here?
Better than the first one.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I like to hear that.
Yeah.
And we'll do a rating at the end, so we'll save it for now.
Oh, did we rate the first one?
Yeah, we did. We rated it a 0 on the pH scale of...
Oh, okay. So that was the baseline, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I remember. Okay, so let's just go through the plot, I guess.
Sure.
So it starts out and
And also, I want to say, Johnny, I decided to do a bunch of research for the show.
Okay.
So I have officially watched every episode of Dragon Ball.
Okay.
And I'm now making sure I've seen every episode of Dragon Ball Z. I'm only a few hours away from finishing that.
Okay, great.
So I know everything basically now.
Awesome.
So don't worry.
So you're the Super Saiyan.
See, you're not supposed to know what that is yet.
I don't.
Okay, good.
Well, are they gorilla men? We'll see. Okay, so the first line that stuck out to me is, I haven't seen Piccolo Jr.?
Yeah.
He doesn't say Junior, but
It's
Piccolo Jr.
Piccolo Jr.
Since we fought at the
or-
World Martial Arts Tournament.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
So everyone in the world is cool with an alien man with muscles on the outside of his body being there.
And not only that, like, he wants to destroy the world or like take it over.
He said that. He said, like, later on I
literally
made that note. He's like, well, I'm going to help you, but then I'm still going to take over the world and kill you.
And that's what I was wondering too. Like, okay, so when Piccolo gets beaten, or you might know him as Ma Jr. Don't worry about that. Ma means devil in Japanese.
Okay.
So that was like,
And this is Piccolo Sr.
this is no. So you got Piccolo Sr.
Okay.
Piccolo the father. He tries to kill Goku.
Yeah.
And everyone on the world.
Okay.
Not so fast, my friend. Goku killed you. He, I want to say he like punched a hole through his body or something, or maybe like headbutted through his body.
Yeah, probably.
And with his dying like breath, Piccolo Sr. spat out an egg from his mouth, and that egg, went flying into the woods somewhere off screen, and from it hatched Piccolo Jr. And when Piccolo,
Same personality, same goals as Piccolo.
yeah, it's just that easy, baby. And 4 years later, when Piccolo Jr. grows up to be an adult man, because
Sure.
why not? He decides the best way to get his revenge is to join or to try out for the World Martial Arts Tournament.
Sure.
And try to fight Goku.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
The first thing he needs to do is get revenge on his father at this karate tournament, and then once he wins, he can go on to world domination.
So this episode, we haven't even gotten to anything that happened. The first 5-10 minutes of the episode is the last 3 minutes of the first episode just stretched out.
Yeah, sure.
And then there's a commercial break. And after the commercial break, someone literally says,
Like recaps the first 3
yes,
minutes.
oh, where is it? Fuck. They're literally like, just to get things straight.
Oh, hold on, Raditz. You're telling me.
Okay, so
Or not even Raditz, probably Piccolo.
So someone says hell again, which
Yeah,
I noted.
awesome, I love
anyway, Goku's father told Dr. Pervert that Goku was Superman.
Yes.
So
Goku's grandfather Gohan told Master Roshi that Goku is a Saiyan.
So
no. Here's the thing. This whole idea of Saiyans and Goku being from another planet, that's all basically retcon. Like, that's not in Dragon Ball. That's a brand new idea
so
for
he's
Dragon
just a
Ball.
boy with a tail in Dragon Ball?
Basically. It's based off like I said, a Chinese proverb. Journey to the West is the name of it.
You did do some research.
I kind of did a little bit of research. And the character's name in that story is Sun Wukong. So, as a play on words, he made it Son Goku, like the sun, S-O-N. Yeah, Akira Toriyama's, he loves puns and naming people after food. Anyway, the point is, Goku's just this, like, monkey boy. And it was like, oh, man, he's really strong. Why is he so strong? I don't know. We'll figure it out 150 episodes later.
Okay, great. So Raditz again is like, you're my brother. We're from the planet Vegeta, and we're Saiyans. And there are only 4 of us left. Mm-hmm. And Dr. Pervert says, your father told me this, and I never told you.
Right.
You were Superman from your planet.
Yes. This is how you know Dragon Ball Z is based off a comic book, because it's just retconning left and right.
Yeah. So then...
I do have to say, there's a character, Fortune Teller Baba, who's Dr. Pervert's sister.
Okay.
She does mention in Dragon Ball, she's like, there's something special about this boy.
Okay.
And it's like, well, yeah, I guess. Like, we'll find out later, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's every time J.K. Rowling's like,
yeah,
there was a twinkle in his eye.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll figure out what that means.
She just
later.
gave everyone a twinkle and figured out later.
She did a good job, though. Just finished my reread.
Yeah. No Dr. Perverts in that one.
No. Anyway, so... Raditz then turns to the camera, like cheeses at the camera, and gives like exposition directly to the camera.
Yeah, sure. Also, Raditz says a meteor destroyed our home planet. Mm-hmm. The reveal of Frieza destroying their home planet isn't supposed to happen until like season 2 or 3 when he shows up. But we already know because they told us in the beginning of episode 1. Remember when that crazy laughter man?
Oh yeah,
he blew up the whole
Ursula.
Planet? Yeah, Ursula killed the planet.
Mewtwo the Sea Witch.
Mewtwo the Sea Witch, yeah. So Raditz, I think all the Saiyans think that it was really a meteor.
Dang.
And then they find out later it was actually Frieza.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like...
I would have forgotten that if you didn't bring it up, so thanks.
Well, shit.
So, okay. So, the planet was blown up, but that's not why Goku was sent to Earth. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't to escape.
Karkaroff. That's not why Igor Karkaroff was sent to Earth.
No. He was sent on a routine mission.
They Invader Zim babies to weak planets with low power levels.
Yes.
To kill everyone.
Uh-huh.
And they Invader Zim grown men to strong planets with high power levels to kill everyone. Mm-hmm. And then they sell off the planets to the highest bidders, which is actually a really cool concept.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
That's very cool and way more interesting than I was expecting.
Yeah, so it's like a whole planet full of like warriors that just do that.
I bet that doesn't come up much. Them like selling the planets and stuff.
It depends. If you watch regular Dragon Ball Z, it comes up a little bit more because they need to stretch for time.
Sure.
So there's like a whole episode or 2 where like the 2 other Saiyans you'll meet later are just on another planet chilling with like bug people and like they're like, well, we're gonna whatever.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
So there are 4 Saiyans left. When it's a full moon on Earth. I don't know if it's a full moon everywhere, just Earth. They didn't explain.
That's a good question. I didn't think about that. Like if they're on a planet with no moon, how do they transform into monkey men?
I don't know, but when it's a full moon, they turn into monkey men. But maybe Goku can't because he doesn't have a tail anymore.
Right. So you have to remember that in the very first World Martial Arts tournament that Goku entered, Dr. Pervert destroyed the moon so that Goku wouldn't...
The Earth moon?
The real Earth moon, so that Goku wouldn't be able to transform.
Why? What?
Because Goku transformed into a giant monkey man and was ravaging...
In Dragon Ball?
In Dragon Ball, yeah.
Okay,
and so everyone was losing their mind. He was like King Konging everywhere.
Okay.
And so Dr. Pervert was like, well, fuck, this sucks. I have to kill the moon. And so he did. And Goku transformed back into a little boy.
Did they make a fake moon?
The
accretion disk of the destroyed moon reforms into a moon.
Basically, just like... in an offhand like explanation many episodes later, Goku shows back up as an adult in Dragon Ball and they're like, hey, where's your tail? And he goes, so and so got rid of it because they wanted to make a new moon. It was like the I want to say it was Kami, the god of Earth, basically.
Okay.
It was like, hey, not having a moon sucks, so I'm gonna make a new moon. I'm gonna take your tail off. Is that cool? And Goku's like, okay. It's just like an offhand like throwaway line to explain why he has no tail and why the moon's back.
Okay, sure. So
But don't get attached to the moon because it's gonna get blown up again.
Yeah, I'm sure. I bet he grows a tail back again too. He breaks.
He does in
destroys-
Dragon Ball.
and then loses it again.
Yeah.
Oh, we need another moon. Fuck.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Okay. Raditz tries to recruit Karkaroff.
Mm-hmm.
So his dark mark glows darker and darker, because there's not to take over Earth, but there's another planet with very high power level people
Okay, sure.
that Raditz is not strong enough to take on his own. So he's going to get the 4 remaining Saiyans to destroy the planet.
Sure, group up and
even though Goku's power level is not nearly as high as Raditz.
that's true.
Goku says no. So then they're about to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And Raditz teleports.
Sure. Well, he actually just moves so fast you can't see him.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
There's gonna be a lot of that.
He the flashes
Yep.
and like gut punches Goku and steals Gohan.
His son Gohan. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they leave. Oh, and before he leaves, he says, "You need to kill 100 humans and pile up their bodies
And then
for tomorrow, or you don't get your son back, or
right,
something."
which was kind of a weird thing. Like, if he's so concerned about keeping Saiyans alive and the Saiyan bloodline or whatever, what's your end goal with this Gohan kid? Are you gonna kill him or are you gonna brainwash
Well,
him?
yeah, you train him.
Train him. That makes sense. Take him away from his weak father.
Okay. Then there was when there was a commercial, and then there's just in case you missed anything, full recap of everything that just happened.
Sure.
Okay. Goku then to go save Gohan. He calls his Nimbus to him.
Yeah, the
And
flying
he
cloud.
says, "Nimbus!" and it flies to him like the carpet in Aladdin.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
And he decides that he needs to grab Raditz's tail because that's where his power is.
Yeah, that's right. So in Dragon Ball, when Goku's tail would be grabbed, he would, no matter how strong he was, how much more stronger he was than whoever he was fighting, if his tail got grabbed, he went paralyzed. He got paralyzed. He couldn't move.
Like when you grab a cat by the scruff of their neck.
Yeah, exactly like
Which
that.
is
Yeah.
the funniest fucking thing in the world.
Except, here's a weird plot hole. When Goku came back for the second martial arts tournament, someone grabbed him by the tail, thinking that he would be able to stun him, but Goku had trained himself to be immune to it.
Well, he was probably wearing weights on his tail.
He's wearing special weighted training.
Or maybe the second tail doesn't count like that.
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, Goku knows that it's possible to train yourself to resist, the paralyzation. So why would you think it's a good... You're telling me these full-grown Saiyans who are doing this for a living haven't figured that trick out yet?
That's why he wears it around his belly like a belt.
To keep it safe.
Keep it safe, yeah. Okay, then Piccolo Jr. just shows up.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, it's never going to be another Piccolo.
Yeah, well, it bothers me a lot. So I'm not gonna let this go.
Fair enough.
Piccolo Jr. Shows up somehow. For
Uh-huh,
some
yeah,
reason, and he's
yeah.
like, "We have to team up," because Raditz bullied him in the first episode.
Yeah. Well, I think he wants to team up to beat Raditz because Raditz is bent on world domination.
But he wants to dominate the world.
Exactly. So the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Also, Piccolo Jr. has a very weirdly deep voice.
Yeah.
It's like it sounds fake. It sounds like someone doing a voice.
He probably has my favorite voice in the whole series.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
So he also wants to control the world, and basically, he's like, "You help me now to get rid of this guy, but I'm still gonna destroy the world." And
Yeah, just
Goku's
up front.
Like, okay, I guess. Let's shake on it. So then we find out. Then
You'll find out very quickly. It's a very silly man, that Piccolo character is really cool, and we never killed him. Let's do this instead. It was it's like a let's say a 5-episode face turn. It's like, I'm a bad guy. No, I'm not such a bad guy anymore.
well, I hope that it's just like this kind of thing where it's like, no, I still want to take over the world. I still do for real.
I think it does happen like that, where it's like, well, hold on, now I gotta help you with this thing real quick.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we find out, though, Raditz doesn't believe it, but I think that we find out that Gohan has a very high power level of 710.
Interesting.
Raditz's sneakoscope
Yep.
is telling him
His scanner.
that something with a very high power level is nearby, but all he sees is this little whiny baby boy,
Right.
And he says it must be broken.
It must be broken. There's no way this whiny baby boy has a power of 710.
Then he senses 2 other high power levels, not as high as 710, 322 and 334, Piccolo Jr. and Goku respectively. Then they get ready to fight him, and they take off their training weights, which they're both wearing.
Yeah, their clothes are weighted training clothes.
And then their power levels jump. and Goku jumps to 416, and Piccolo Jr. jumps to 408.
Yep.
So that's pretty significant. And then, I have one more note. Hold on. I wrote survivors have even higher power levels.
Saiyans. The other two Saiyans have even higher power levels.
Okay.
So Raditz is the weakling of the group, and he's still stronger than the Earth's strongest fighters.
Okay.
Basically.
Gotcha.
So it's like, oh man, if you can't handle Raditz, good luck when these other two homies get here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when they show up to fight him, they like get in their power stances, and Raditz instantly just like clotheslines them both, and they're like, oh, and they're like, fuck, this sucks.
But then, I feel like this gave too much away. It's like next time.
Yeah, I was gonna mention.
And it's like
the next time, like,
Gohan saves everyone, but he gets power level 710, and he's like, that's my daddy, and he's just gonna fuck shit up.
Yeah,
and I'm genuinely like mad that was there.
I was too, because I understand like you want to tease people to watch next episode, but you can't give away the big.
That's like the thing I bet from this episode, and I bet it doesn't happen until the last 5 fucking minutes.
I bet you're right.
So they just fight the whole time and get the shit beat out of him, and finally
then
Gohan's like, no, Papa.
That's going to be a recurring theme with Gohan for a long, long time, and you're going to be very frustrated. But
does he turn into a little monkey boy at the full moon? Hey, has there not been a full moon ever in the whole time that Gohan's been alive? Why does he not turn into a monkey boy?
In episode 1, you may recall Bulma and Dr. Pervert ask Goku, they're like, hey, has he ever seen the full moon? And Goku goes, well, I don't know. We go to bed pretty early. So that's the explanation for why he hasn't turned into a monkey yet. And also, Goku doesn't know that I can't remember if Goku knows he turns into a monkey or not. I don't think he knows.
This fucking show.
It's kind of wild. It really asks you to believe. Like, just about.
I want to believe.
Yeah.
God. So.
So what'd you think overall? Like, on a scale of -7 to 7 Dragon Balls. You started out real positive.
It was definitely way better than the first one.
Okay.
My gut was to give it a 3.
Wow.
But I feel like that does not leave me much room, and I really hope it gets better than this. So, and even a 2 feels like pretty high.
I was gonna say, I feel like giving it a 1 Dragon Ball is okay.
I'd say, yeah, 1, maybe 1.5.
1.5 Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
Okay, like you broke 1.5 on accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shenron is gonna be pissed. Did your favorite character change at all? Still Goku, man? Let me ask you this: if you were a character in Dragon Ball Z, which one do you think you would be?
Mewtwo the man.
You'd be Mewtwo the man. Okay.
Well, I mean, of just the people we've seen,
yeah,
probably the turtle.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. I'd be the little pig man, probably.
I like Bulma.
Mm-hmm. She shows up a lot. She's a recurring.
Cool.
Yeah.
I want to like Piccolo, but I just need more info.
Yeah.
But
he's got some pretty fun stuff.
Seems fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also funny. Before they fight, he like takes off his like cape and turban.
Yep.
But his cape is like a full like shoulder, like the shoulder pads and everything are like attached.
Yeah, like
to the
it's like a
cape,
turtleneck as well.
Which is very fun. And it doesn't like unclasp or anything. He just like must pull it over his head.
Yeah, it gets like stuck on accident. Like, help me, Goku.
And I assumed his turban would be like hiding a
Voldemort
type thing or something, because it's just such a.
It's a very conspicuous.
It is a very conspicuous accessory.
Like Goku is wearing a karate gi. It makes sense. He's a karate guy.
Sure, but although I guess Piccolo seems to have a bit of a flair for the dramatic with his cape and his shoulder pads.
He certainly does. Yeah, we'll see more of Piccolo in a little bit. In fact, there's the whole second season is all about him,
Piccolo Jr.
All about Piccolo Jr. and his people.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Woodwinds from the planet Woodwind. The Piccolos.
Yep, exactly. Cool. All right, feeling good?
Gosh.
You're in it though. You're in it.
I'm fine. I mean, we're here.
Yeah. Next episode.
When you're here, your family.
Next episode will be a doozy.
Well, will it? No, it fucking won't. Should I not watch the previews? Or is that, or should I go whole hog for the experience?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe the listeners have some opinions on that.
Yeah. If you think I should or should not watch the previews, tweet us at DilettanteBall, DilettanteBall, #DilettanteBallZ.
Yeah, my thought is no, and then you'll I want you to give me like out of your own mind's eye what you think is going to happen next.
Sure.
You know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Cool. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, cool. Thanks for listening. Join us next week on Dilettante Ball Z. Johnny, what's going to happen next week?
We fucking know. We know. Gohan's going to save everyone because his power level's 710, and we've already seen it. And also, like, I feel like even them hinting at it in the episode was very obvious.
On the nose,
it was
yeah.
like, 710. He checks like 3 times.
Yeah.
What's a 710? All that's here is me and this kid. 710.
Chekhov, why'd you put this gun on the mantle?
I mean, seriously. Chekhov's Gohan.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
Thank you for playing Arcade Audio. Play more at arcadeaudio.net.